So how do you get started putting the customer intimacy engine in place in your company? Well, first you have to pick a part of the business in which to apply it. It's got to be a strategic area of the business, a key offer, a key vertical, a key customer set, something that's important so that the company puts the energy and resources needed to make it successful. It can be offensive, an area you're trying to grow, or it could be defensive, a key customer set or something that you're trying to protect. Either way, it's a part of the business that would benefit greatly from the enhanced customer relationship and elevated level of interface that you would have with your customer as a result of the customer intimacy engine. The second thing you have to do is to design the idea itself that you're going to take to the target executive. The idea should be provocative. It doesn't need to be new, but it does need to at least be a new angle. It should be elevated to the GM perspective. It should be about the impact of that opportunity or idea, not about the how or the with what stuff. By keeping it at that level, you start the right dialogue with an executive about whether or not to explore that idea further. And it's the process of exploring that is central to the customer intimacy engine concept. The third step is the construct of the solution itself. And by this we don't mean just the combination of technology, software, and service that will comprise the implementation. We mean instead all of the steps that are along the way of that customer's journey of discovery as it moves to understand and evaluate the opportunities that you're bringing to it. That's the meetings, the analyses, the projects, the decisions that go along the way from the day you start with the introduction of the idea to that customer to the day that that opportunity is fully realized. It's that entire journey that we are thinking about when we refer to a true solution. The fourth step is to construct the pilot team itself. This is the combination of sellers and doers that's going to bring that solution to the customer and navigate with the customer through that entire journey of discovery. The subject matter expertise on the team needs to be not just around the technologies and software and services that you're bringing to bear, but also about the customer's domains and processes itself. At the end of the day, they're the ones that are going to help build the consensus for action, as well as the path for change so that the customer can realize full benefits of your solution. Ironically enough, you don't necessarily need people that have relationships existing within those customers. Believe it or not, a good idea and a good brand is enough to get started, and then the work of the team itself will build the trust and credibility needed to carry the idea forward and realize fully your solution. The last step is just to get out there and do it. Get in front of target executives and explore your ideas together. You'll learn as you go along, adjusting messages and tactics based on what works. The key is to keep the discussion elevated to the GM level so that it's about why act and not fall into the trap of talking about your stuff. If you do that, things will progress well and progress quickly. Before you know it, you'll have your customer intimacy engine up and running.